Hey y'all, Miss Kennedy here from Algebra Student, and today we're looking at multiplying polynomials. I have a lot of students who say, I'm bad at math, I can't do math, I've never been good at math, and they're embarrassed for me to look at their work or to see what they typed in their calculator. And so you don't have to worry about that with me because I'm not there with you. I'm not looking over your shoulder. I'm just here to provide some help and to kind of help you walk through each problem. And, I'm not judging what you're putting in the calculator. If you need it for whatever, that's fine. And I don't do that with my students in person either, but I understand that feeling of somebody looking over your shoulder kind of thing. I get that. That's a very understandable kind of feeling. So, let's look at these two problems and see if we can make sense of multiplying polynomials. All right, so first things first is when I multiply polynomials, there's a lot of ways to do it. And so I may teach you a different way than your teacher has shown you, or it may be the same way. I don't know, but there's a window method. It's also called a box method that's really popular. That's fine. That's not what I teach, but that works. There's also one called FOIL, which is, if you ask your parents about this, that's probably what they remember, if they remember how to do it, or they probably remember FOIL, even if they're not exactly sure what it was. They can remember, oh yeah, we used to do FOIL. Anyway, that's fine too. It works too. But that's also not the method that I use. What I use is called double distribution. And I don't know if I made that up. I mean, not the method, but calling it that, but probably not. But that's what I call it. So here's what I do. I take that 4x, the first part, and I just distribute it. So in my brain, I'm thinking 4x times 6x minus 5. Like that's just what I'm thinking, because to me, that's a simpler problem. That's just distributive property. And we've been doing that for a while in pre-algebra. And so in algebra also, so I'm going to multiply 4 times 6 is 24, and x times x is x squared. And then distribute the 4x to the negative 5. So 4 times negative 5 is negative 20, and that has 1x on it. Okay. And then in my brain, I think, okay, I'm going to multiply the 5 times 6x minus 5. I'm just going to distribute that. So 5 times 6x is 30x. And here's where the fun comes in. And here's the reason that my students tend to get these right more often, I think this is why, is because, okay, I know that's 30x. That doesn't go here with the x squared. It doesn't go there, but it does go here with the x term. So I'm going to put it underneath that. So I'm going to go ahead and just line it up with whatever it matches with, kind of. All right, and then 5 times negative 5 is negative 25. Well, that's not an x squared or an x, so I'm just going to put it here. Draw my line. Let's see if I can do a straighter. That's a little bit better. Now I'm just combining like terms. So I'm going to bring down the 24x squared. And then I've got a negative 20 and a positive 30. You can write the plus in front if that makes you understand it a little better. And so 30 minus 20, that's 10x. And then I just have a negative 25 to bring down. And that's the answer to the problem. And the nice thing is here also is it's already in that descending order. So I've got the x squared and then the x term and then the number term. So that part's good. I don't have to rearrange my answer. And that's the method that I really like. Now, if you're struggling in this unit, I do have the entire polynomials unit in a video that I'm going to put a link to up here. And that way you can just jump over there and just watch the whole thing and just see all the little parts and pieces of the whole unit. And it's got more examples, not just this, but like descending order and finding a greatest common factor, all those things. So check that out. All right, let's look at one more. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to think of 6x and just distribute it times x minus 7. So 6x times x is 6x squared. And 6x times negative 7 is negative 42, and that has an x. And then I've got negative 6 times x minus 7. So negative 6 times x is negative 6x. And negative 6 times negative 7 is positive 42. All right, so Nice thing here is that, again, my x's lined up really nicely. I didn't put that somewhere else. I put the x's in line with each other. So I'm just going to bring down my 6x squared. Negative 42 minus 6 is negative 48x. And then bring down the plus 42. And it's in descending order, and I'm done. That's it. So go check out the video. Actually, it's going to be on the side somewhere at this point. And see all the rest, because I really want you to be able to make sense of algebra, even if you feel like you're terrible at algebra, you can't do math is hard, all that stuff. I want you to be able to see that you can do these things and you can succeed with algebra, and then you can just move on with life. Thanks. Bye.